Hey everyone, as you can see, Christmas quarter has begun, at least so I'm told. So we got an update on the tablecloth, also an update on the case. Um, Today's Veterans Day. I wanted to say Happy Veterans Day. Thank you, veterans, for your service. And I heard that we did not have a name for this case. I was thinking about that, and you're right. In honor of Veterans Day and the geometric shape of this case, I'm thinking maybe the Nighthawk is an appropriate name after the stealth fighter. So let's go with that. Um, this is the 6.1 case and the 6.0. I'll get into those updates here in a second. It's the new TPU case for the LG Wing. So what we've done here, or what I've done here, is I've smoothed out the rails a little bit on the sides here. So I've changed some of the later settings to make them smoother. I'll give you a view of that here in a second. Also, the front face of the 6.1 is smoother than this. I changed some of the densities. Um, and let's see what else. This cutout for your swipe features is smoother as well. Along with this one does feel better on your ear as you're holding it up to your ear. I also arched the top down a little bit more than what it was on the 6.0 because I heard that some of these little edges were popping up a little bit on the camera pop out, and they were. So this seems to help that. Let me go ahead and get this installed, and I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, yeah. And here I'll show you what the edges look like. Get the light right. There we go. So this one's a little smoother, as you can see. You can see there's the cutout for the volume rockers, and then it gets back a little taller over the power button. That way you can feel exactly where you're at. So the side rails are a little smoother. The front is a little bit smoother. There you go. You can see that. Same with the bottom here. This is the 6.0 case. As you can see, the rails were a little bit not the right angle. There we go. They were a little more rough. Same with the face here. It was also a little more rough. Same with the earpieces up here. So improvements to this one. Still has some of the same kind of drawbacks, which are mostly just sliding open, kind of a two-handed open. Let me go ahead and install this thing, and I'll show you what it looks like on the phone. All right, so here we are installed with the 6.1. There we go. As you can see, this edge follows the camera cutout a little bit better. One thing that you can do is, even with the 6.0 case, is if you kind of pull this corner up and kind of roll it into the center a little bit. Same with this one, easier with two hands, of course. It does help kind of bring these edges down. It's still, it's better with the 6.1, obviously, but there it is on. Let me close this guy. You can still feel it drag a little bit when you're closing that, and then when you're opening it, you can feel it drag as well. Yeah, that one's sticking, and then it springs open once you get it clear of the second screen. That's mostly if you're applying pressure down on the front screen as you're opening. But if you don't have pressure, you can just normally kick it sideways. Easier. I did notice with the 6.0 screen, after running it for a week plus, it did get easier to open. I'm assuming that there's a little abrasions or something that happens back here, so it doesn't want to stick as much or suction cup to the second screen. So maybe it will wear in a little bit better. or you can scuff the back side of this real gently. That seemed to help, or that's what I'm guessing so far. Anyway, if you have any comments or questions, as always, let me know. And until next time, take it easy.